Why does everybody have a weird wall? Anyway. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Necromancer storyline explained. So, what we're going to do is explain the Necromancer storyline so far in the cringiest way that we can think of, because apparently we're gunning for the cringe-away title. I mean, it is what it is. So, first things first. Necromancer, Thrall. Necromancer, Thrall. Two different people. Necromancer is always off camera. The first video that the Necromancer put on his channel was the revival of his Thrall. Not shown on DP, and neither were his video tutorials. He was trying to teach people about necromancy. Didn't go over very well. He wasn't getting as many acolytes as he wanted. So he came to me, asked me if he could do things a different way, and I told him about DP, made the suggestion, he thought it was a good idea, so here we are. Next thing is our original promos. We went after Simple Country, as you can see here. Simple Country didn't really take our bait and switched things up a little bit, and now he is one of our greatest friends. As those who know Simple Country, yeah, that's what he does. So, after putting Billy to sleep with our original promos, we end up in our first Actual Mania appearance. First Actual Mania appearance involves this little guy. He kidnapped me to a different dimension. The Necromancer, hoping that that video would help him win the video of what happened. But it didn't help him win. We got slaughtered handily. So, the Necromancer went into a deep slumber. And he recovered. And as soon as he recovered, he went after this little guy. He was just the worst. So, he locked up this little guy, forced him to get me out of where I was in the alternate dimension. And yeah, we captured this little, well, he was already captured, but I made this little guy a little more friendly, so that way he could be worked with. So, that's that part. The next thing is Captain Kool-Aid's. Captain Kool-Aid's best tag team partner so far. I mean, he's got a lot of stiff competition. So, with Captain Kool-Aid's, we went for the tag titles. However, it was not meant to be. We were beaten by rats and vermin. Other vermin. So, after that, after the flashback of Captain Kool-Aid's, we find ourselves a little bit closer to where we are now. The Necromancer had to go back into recovery, and after his recovery, he was unsure of how to tackle the next promotion. He was out of it for a while. However, we managed to come up with another story from the Necromancer's past the Gunstein. This little artifact had a backstory, and we together came up with an idea to display that on the screen. And I think we did pretty well. As for recent history, we were betrayed by a man named Dr. Piss. Dr. Piss thought that he could just get in close with us and get to know us a little bit, not very much, and earn our trust to find a corpse with a note that led to an artifact. Luckily, that artifact was planted by us. We knew that somebody would try to betray us. So, we set up a little convoluted scheme. Made it pretty easy for him to figure it out, too. So, he is now on our top enemies list, even though we were willing to be friends. We may be in the future, if he can prove he is capable of coherent thought. But for now, we will simply let things go and see what happens.